Wow. Wow. Okay, this is pretty flabbergasting right here. Vontoocut locked up. I get his new persona and shit. I get that would be a reason, but if you take it back 2 years ago, let's take it back 2 years ago, matter of fact. This was the second era of Vontoocut. He was once a spiritual person who talked about spiritual topics and consciousness, and he has motivated and inspired thousands of people. But as time progressed in his spiritual journey and his YouTube career, he started to realize that all that he is learning and all that he is teaching is starting to become useless, at least in his life. He was one of the numerous people who spread the information about December 21st and that white people would die because they don't have any melanin in their skin, and black people will be the opposite, actually getting superpowers. But while every other crazy prediction, this did not happen.
Ain't gonna happen.
Fast forward almost 1 to 2 years later, and now he is a rapper that talks about sipping lean and popping pills like the mainstream rappers usually talk about. And apparently the reason for this arrest is because he was using a gun or a firearm while committing a felony. And my opinion of this is absolutely crazy, because now I'm just trying to digest this into my head. Like, this was people's idols. Keep in mind, people idolize Vontoocut. People look up to him for knowledge, for advice, etc., etc. And then now, not only that he's talking about like popping fucking perks, sipping lean, smoking. Now he's out here getting arrested. To be honest, no, I can just speak from behalf that this is a really just bad role model. This is a bad role model, and I'm not going to speak too much about it because I don't know the full situation yet unless someone releases it. But wow, this is a bad role model move, man, especially from his past and all that shit, that he was actually inspiring millions of people. He was inspired. I guess all that spiritual shit was a phase for him, you know? I mean, I don't know, like, his personal life. Hey, man, he could still be spiritual, but it's really looking like he just threw all that shit in the gutter, and now is living a life of degeneracy and sin, unfortunately. And at the end of the day, these are just people on the internet. You don't really know them. You don't really know them that much, and you only know them because they provide something to you, whether that's knowledge or like laughter or comedy, whatever that is. These are just people on the internet, and you shouldn't feel a connection to them. You shouldn't feel to idolize a certain person that you see from your phone or a social media platform. And I feel like a lot of people are really feel down from this news that Vontoocut got arrested. And to be honest, dude, people change. People change. He could do whatever the fuck he wants. But this is a sign from the universe, because he disrespected his purpose of trying to motivate and inspire people. Instead, he changed that shit. And I hope that he, personally for him, I hope that he notices that he fucked up, and that when he gets out of jail, he has a second chance to go back to his old ways of spirituality, if he's already into that shit, which I doubt it. But this is honestly really flabbergasting as a whole. So at the end of the day, dude, don't idolize these people, because we are not perfect. And yeah, that's all I got for this video. So